Written in the Stars: The Modern Obsession with Astrology. Welcome to The Threads of Culture, a show that unpacks the evolving landscape of design, branding, and the cultural forces shaping the global stage. Today, we're diving deep into one of the oldest belief systems still shaping our modern lives. It's not religion, politics, or science, but astrology. What began as a way to read the heavens has become a tool for dating, healing, and even branding. So, why has astrology become a modern cultural obsession? Can the position of the stars at your birth really shape your future? Or are we just desperate for meaning in a chaotic world? Astrology has gone from ancient ritual to billion-dollar digital industry, but its appeal might reveal more about us than about the stars. In this episode, Written in the Stars, the modern obsession with astrology will unpack three core layers of astrology's cultural comeback. First, we'll look at how astrology reflects our growing need for personal meaning and self-understanding. Next, we'll explore how brands, influencers, and tech platforms have transformed astrology into a sleek, scalable business. And finally, we'll explore an unexpected connection between astrology and the rise of self-directed therapy and algorithmic culture. Let's begin, not with the stars, but with ourselves. Astrology dates back thousands of years to Mesopotamia, Egypt, ancient Greece, India, and beyond. It began as a literal guide to the unknown. People used the stars to predict weather, harvest cycles, and royal births. It was science before science. Over time, astrology became less about the world outside and more about the world within. Cut to modern day. A 20-something checks co-star during their morning coffee. Someone else sends a meme. Mercury's in retrograde again. We might laugh, but we're still doing what ancient people did, trying to understand why we feel the way we do. When the world feels random, astrology gives it shape, a framework, a narrative. And it's not just woo-woo thinking, as author and astrologer Jake Register puts it. It's a map. It can't tell you exactly what's going to happen, but it can help you think about which paths might be smoother. Psychologists have noted that astrology operates similarly to journaling or cognitive reflection. It lets us externalize feelings through metaphor. Your anger isn't irrational. It's your Mars flaring up. Your indecision isn't a flaw, it's your Libra moon, balancing every angle. That reframing is powerful. Today's astrology isn't about fortune-telling, it's about storytelling, the story of you told through the stars. Let's be real, if something's popular, brands will find a way to monetize it. Astrology is no exception. Over the last decade, we've seen a cosmic explosion in brand-led astrology content. Spotify launched Zodiac soundtracks. Dior dropped an astrology-themed capsule collection. TikTok creators built full-time careers reading birth charts and doing compatibility readings. Why does it work so well? Because astrology is inherently personalized. In a world of mass marketing, it's a cheat code for brands. Speak to people not just demographically, but cosmically. CoStar's tagline literally reads, hyper-personalized astrology. And it feels personal. You don't get a daily tip. You get your daily insight, based on your sign, your chart, your vibe. This aligns perfectly with Gen Z and millennial expectations for digital experiences. We want everything curated, from playlists to skincare routines to romantic advice. Astrology slots in as a lifestyle layer, part identity, part self-care. But it's not just playful. It also gives brands cultural capital. By referencing retrogrades or signs, they signal awareness of a digital native spiritual ecosystem, one that's increasingly important in a secular, fragmented world. So whether it's Glossier creating Scorpio-approved product bundles, or Nike working Zodiac into their sneaker drops, the message is clear. The stars may not decide your fate, but they can decide your shopping cart. Astrology isn't going away, it's evolving. We're moving beyond horoscopes and toward astro-therapy, a mix of digital ritual, emotional validation, and algorithmic personalization. In the same way Spotify predicts your next favorite song, astrology platforms are beginning to serve emotional predictions. You may feel distant today. Reach out to someone. Your chart indicates a communication challenge. Pause before you text. It's like therapy, but decentralized, memeable, and self-directed. Some apps now combine astrology with psychology, shadow work, and even trauma healing. Others gamify reflection with streaks, achievement badges, and daily rituals. We're seeing a fusion of tech, spiritualism, and wellness. It's not that people believe astrology like a religion. It's that astrology functions like a mirror. And in a time of climate anxiety, political fatigue, and algorithmic burnout, mirrors help us see something clearly, even if it's just a poetic explanation for a bad week. Astrology is joining a larger movement of soft tools for hard lives. Things like journaling, tarot, AI life coaches, and mindfulness apps all serve the same role: to help people cope, process, and reconnect. Whether it's a belief or a ritual, the stars give structure to modern emotional chaos. So, is it really written in the stars? Maybe not in the way ancient astrologers imagined, but in another sense, yes. Astrology, in its modern form, isn't about predicting fate. It's about making sense of your patterns, your personality, your pain. It offers a non-judgmental language for being human in a deeply confusing world. And whether you check your horoscope religiously or roll your eyes at every Mercury retrograde, we're all just looking for something to guide us. All right, before you go, what's your sun sign, moon sign, or the one placement you swear explains everything about you? Drop it in the comments. We want to know. And if astrology's ever helped you make sense of a relationship, a career move, or just a weird Tuesday, tell us the story. The more honest, the better. While you're here, go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss what's next. And if you know someone who checks their zodiac before checking their texts, send this their way. Help us grow a community where curiosity meets culture. Until next time, this has been The Threads of Culture.